Hello and welcome to Vlogtober day 18. It's Monday and it's my day off work. So usually I like to do anything I want to really. But today I've got some orders to stitch out and hopefully get to the post office today. Yeah, but it's a bit of a miserable day out there today, isn't it? It's not raining, but it's very grey and dull and it's not too cold though. So what I'm going to do now is stitch out some bee designs. I don't know if you can see on the embroidery machine there, there's a design on it. So I will put a bit of footage in of what I'm doing. And I hope you enjoyed seeing that stitch out of the bees. I think they're very, very cute. And they will be winging their way to America, I think it is today. So that's good. That's another job off the list, all finished and completed. Not sure what else I'm going to do today. I actually want to do some knitting. I'm itching to get on with my Halloween socks, I must admit. Last night I actually managed to do the heel flap. I completed the heel flap on sock 1. So if I can get the heel turn done and started on the heel flap of sock 2, then I'm well on my way to my target for Tuesday evening, aren't I? So I'm looking forward to that. Update, I want to give you an update on the Simplicity sidewinder. I had a bit of a think yesterday and had a look online to a look at the electric ones, and I'm not sure if electric one would do my bobbins or not, because it keeps saying they're for industrial. Now, industrial bobbins are bigger than the bobbins for like the embroidery machine and my Genome machine anyhow. So, but one did say it would take L bobbins, which this takes L bobbins, and is it class 15, which that is for the Genome. And they have on their little board a little arm, and I thought, this doesn't have that. So that is what I've tried. I haven't got a separate sort of thread stand, so I'm having to use the machine. But I tried it out this morning and it worked. So I was quite pleased at that. What I'll do is I'm going to do another one up. I need to try it again to make sure it does work. But when I wound the bobbin up, it did wind evenly, and the bobbin actually fitted onto the little spool, a nice fit, nice tight fit. So that was good. But if you look at it on here, the bobbin is sat on the machine. Now they're like the Silco, like the old Silco bobbins, things like that, which embroidery thread ones are sort of like that. So of course it doesn't sit properly, and the embroidery threads come off like that, whereas like a Silco bobbin comes off like that. So when you've got that machine there and that's stood on the sewing machine, it comes off up through the thread stand and down, and then it connects up through the little pieces on this machine, and it works fine, and it went quite fast, and I was quite pleased. So that means I'm going to test it out this week. I'm going to check on the date for return, and I'm just going to see how it performs, and if it performs, then I will be keeping it, and if it doesn't, it'll be going back. So watch this space. But like I said, I'm going to do another one now, and I will pop it in so you can see it working, just in case you ever think about getting one, because I don't actually know anybody that's got one of the electric ones. Look, there you go. And it's somewhat later on in the evening. It's about 9 o'clock now. I went inside to do a few online jobs and things like that, and I decided, as we are getting internet down at the shop soon, the landlord's getting it put in. This has been going on for a month now, so I thought I'd get my computer and my little label printer connected up to each other, which my computer at home, it's an older one, it downloaded the drivers. I've had no trouble with the little printer, and what happened, downloaded the drivers on my newer computer, and the printer worked. It printed one label out, and then I think it just had a hissy fit for some reason, because it wouldn't print anything out, or it printed half a label and spewed out all these labels. I thought, you know, it could only happen to me. It's really, oh dear. So I had to get Jake to come and see if he could sort it out for me. He couldn't. He looked online for sort of any hints and tips. And the machine was saying it had run out of labels, and there was half a reel of labels in there. So I thought, no. And there were compatible labels, which they've been fine up to now. I've never had a problem with them. So we gave it in as a bad job because nothing was working. So that's not going to go to plan. I don't know, I'll have to try again and see if it'll work. Or I'll have to go to my eldest son and see if he can get it to work. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to print out anything while I'm down at work, which is not going to be very good for me. So I spent ages sorting that out. And then when I connected it back up to my old computer, it wouldn't work then, would it? I was having a bit of a hissy fit again, but Jake sorted that out and it's fine now, so I'm pleased to say that. But I did have to put a new reel of labels in, so I think I'm not going to touch it now. I'm going to wait until it's finished its labels, then whatever it's spewed out I'm keeping, and I'm going to stick them back together and put them through. Oh, I don't know, these things come to try my patience, I tell you. I haven't got any knitting done, but I am going to go and do a bit of knitting, I think. I was going to continue sewing, but I want to do a bit of knitting tonight, otherwise I'm not going to get any done. Anyhow, I am working on... I have been doing some machine embroidery tonight. This is going to be my new Christmas bag for this year, which I'm hoping to have it all finished and get it in my shop at the weekend. I'm not going to show it you now because it's only partly done, but I am using linen this time, and I've got a nice little machine embroidery design, so I will share that with you when I get it finished. But like, the first one's prototype, and it's a case of what colour fabric I've got at home for the lining and things like that, which I don't know if I'm going to use it yet, but like I say, I need to make it up first and see what I think to it. So it's all very exciting. So I think I'm going to round it off now and go and get some knitting done and have a drink. I've got half a cup of tea here, which I've not drank, have I? Usual thing. So thank you for joining me today, and I hope you've all had a lovely day doing whatever it is you're doing. And I'm back at work, I'm back in the shop tomorrow, so I'm going to hopefully do a bit of machine embroidery while I'm down there tomorrow. So I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.